Hey, hi there, Cancer. Welcome to my weekly predictive reading for February 2020. Crosswatcher energies are interchangeable, and please only take those portions that resonate with you. Okay, Cancer, off camera to save time, I've performed a protective blessing. I meditated over and shuffled these cards just for you. We will be using a card from the Oracle deck, Ask Your Guides by Sonia Choquette. Your first card, it's the general atmosphere. It's the basis and the issue of the matter. This is the situation at hand. Number 3 of the major arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the Empress. This card is ruled by Venus, which you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. Could be their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Could be in your chart as well. Now this represents material abundance, fertility, and fruitfulness. This can be a mother or someone being nurturing. This is material wealth and marriage and fertility for would-be parents. It's love through compassion and nurturing. It's an opening to pleasure and beauty in abundance. It's an omen for success and a symbol of hope. It's a very positive, powerful energy. This is the female authority card, in the same way that the Emperor is the masculine authority card. They have the right to rule, and they question none of the decisions that they make. It's beauty and creativity and procreation and nurturing, and the security of the comforts of home and of domestic harmony. This is the wisdom of a woman who has gained it through worldly experiences. There are powerful creative energies at hand. There is self-discipline and self-control within this individual. It can also be the birth of a child or a new idea or creative project. It's both financial and emotional support. This card can also indicate marriage or a commitment to union. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences. This can be an obstacle. The 3 of Swords, Cancer. This is air energy, represents a difficult loss, a difficult realization. It can be a flash of understanding, a painful truth. It could be your hopes were higher than the results. It's emotional pain. This is feeling isolated from something that you love and feeling the pain of separation. It can be a love triangle, loss and sorrow and betrayal and a necessary sacrifice, the end of a relationship, or the loss of trust due to betrayal or rejection, even losing your job. It's the end of some sort of ailment through surgery or letting go of some sort of way of thinking that is no longer useful. It's not an easy loss, but the release will make room for further growth and maturity. Pain is a strong motivator to change, and when you fix it, you can grow. This can be just a third party involved. This is depression and longing and separation through distance. It's quarrels and upsets and divided opinions. Sadness from being apart has to do with emotional truth and divided opinions. You may need to forgive and forget. This is cutting to the heart of the matter. You may have suffered a disagreement with someone, but the end of the disagreement is near, and the relief after the tension and argument is at hand. The Empress with the 3 of Swords is someone's obliviousness creates alienation. This can also represent the other woman, the cause of the trouble. This can be a woman on the warpath. Your third card, this is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you are aware of. The Knight of Wands, Cancer, fire energy. This can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Mercury. This person is in action. It can also be a change of residence. It's a journey. This movement is quick. There's adventure involved. This can be a generous friend or lover, but they're also very likely to be hasty and impatient. It can even be a change of residence or immigration or a quick departure. It can also be the coming or going of a matter. As a person, they would be impulsive and passionate. They love to travel to fun places, and managing their money is probably a challenge. They're full of eagerness and self-confidence, yet they don't always know where they're going. And without those concrete plans, they can burn out before they achieve their goals. They're always on a passionate mission, being in and out of the scene. They're poised for action, pursuit. They're a defender, and they cannot resist a damsel in distress. Knights are driven by passion for a cause. Passion is the cause for the Knight of Wands. If it hastens the pulse or spikes the adrenaline or raises the stakes, this knight charges after it. They're impatient with details, and they're inclined to attract attention, and they're eager to show what they're made of. And if there's applause for their efforts, they'll happily repeat the performance. But there's a lesson to be learned. Before he can reach maturity, he must temper his appetites with restraint. Such discipline is what separates the journeyman from the masters. The Empress with the Knight of Wands is an adventurous, wanderlust woman. And now your fourth card, it's the position of the future. It's the results, the outcome. The Ace of Wands, Cancer, fire energy. This is the root of all fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's a new beginning. It's like an ignition. It's action, animation. It's the new beginning of enterprise, business, arts, finance, and it's very high passion in relationships. It's a strong attraction. This is a positive new beginning, a new opportunity, a seed to be nurtured, a bright new idea, a burst of creative energy, a source of inspiration and excitement and enthusiasm, and the energy for something new. It's invention and enterprise and following your inspiration. It's in a love reading, it's high passion and excitement and fun. In a career opportunities, they look for new and exciting job offers. Look for opportunity to be creative. There's a potential for great success here. The Empress with the Ace of Wands, this can be the birth of a business plan or a creative idea. Or a baby. Your fifth card, it's the bottom of the deck card. It's the underlying issue. This is what's unseen. It's unseen. It's because it's something that you're not sharing with others, yet you are consciously aware of this. Number 20 of the Major Arcana, Judgment. This can be a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Now this is rising up. It's rising above it all. It's a spiritual awakening with beginnings. It has to do with a decision. It's new purpose and new plans. This is a major turning point with evaluation of past actions, of your consequences of those actions. It's being accountable for your actions. It's truths revealed. It's mysteries that are unraveling. It's a very special moment in life. It's an awakening. It's renewal. Legal judgments in your favor. It's a change in personal consciousness. It's coming to terms with yourself, or going down to rise up. A very special moment in life, a change in life in an important way, so you can rise up and seek new possibilities. You may have felt you've received your true calling. It's a second chance, a second lease on life, being deeply inspired and uplifted and awakened. It's big ideas. It's a new phase. It's getting good news. It's sudden changes. It's reward. It's victory. It's an end of an old way of life and a cycle that is finished. So it's time to seek a new direction, to make adjustments that reflect who you truly are. It's a positive card symbolizing regeneration and rebirth after a period of confusion and confinement. Maybe you felt dead in your old life, but now you have a unique opportunity to enliven yourself and your environment by making the appropriate changes. So it's a time of freedom to be yourself. You're on your way up, and you're ready to step into a new phase of your maturing process. And you're letting things grow at a steady pace without hurrying things along. This can even be important news. The Empress with the Judgment card, this is a physical ecstasy from exertion or drugs or other causes. It's womanly sexual excitement, represents the female orgasm. The Three of Swords with the Knight of Wands, this is saying what needs to be said and moving forward. The Three of Swords with the Ace of Wands, this is opening the lines of communication in order to promote understanding. Can also represent sexual regrets. The Three of Swords with the Judgment card is renewal. It's resurrection. The Knight of Wands with the Ace of Wands is a move in the near future. It's very passionate sexual energy. It can be an epiphany. It's determined and focused and persistent, and you're on track with your soul path, and nothing can stop you now. It's like there's a fire under your ass. The Knight of Wands with the Judgment card, this moves fast. It's success by action, yet it warns against being too overly hasty. It's becoming conscious of opportunities and challenges, and that way you gain clarity to make a decision with confidence. The Ace of Wands with the Judgment card can be competition. It's news or answers you were hoping for. It's also opening up to spirit. Here's your advice from the Oracle card. Ask Your Guides by Sonia Choquette. Cancer, you've got new life. Card number 48. From the Divine Mother. New life. Conception, pregnancy, children, and birth. Whether you're a man or a woman, your feminine earthly side is in full bloom. The wishes, dreams, and desires you've carried in your heart are now gestating in the divine womb and are coming into fruition. If you're a woman, this signals a time of conception, pregnancy, and birth. If you're a man, this is a time for your creativity to take form in the real world. If you're married or partnered, this may signal that children are on the way. Whatever you seek to create, it's happening. The song in your heart will find its voice. The poetry will be expressed. Even your professional goals will find a home in which to grow. The Divine Mother, the fertile aspect of the Divine Feminine, is gracing your life right now. That's interesting because this card corresponds with the Empress, the Divine Feminine. And she's gracing your life right now, and with her influences, your artistic and creative expression comes alive. If you've been feeling sterile, stagnant, and too controlled, she's here to loosen things up and get your creative juices flowing. Surrender your mind and allow your soul to come alive in her embrace. She is with you, and her influence is powerful. Her message, new life, is on the way. Thanks, you guys, Cancer, and congratulations. I hope you stay in tune and leave me a thumbs up or subscribe, and please leave me a comment. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.